I don't think I can do this anymore. It's not worth it. I'm tired of, it's making me nervous. I'm tired of dealing with what I'm dealing with. I'm afraid that something is going to happen to me, to my family, to the people around me. This is what's happening out here in the United States right now, because no one is doing anything about the high crime that's taking place. It's not just shoplifting. People are pulling knives. People are pulling guns on staff who are just trying to make a living. So let's get into the story, because this is going to keep happening. We see mom and pop stores moving out of neighborhoods. First, it was because big box stores like Walmart or Target moved in. Mainly Walmart. Pushed them out. Now it's crime. People are closing their doors because of the crime, and it's not worth it to them to lose their life, their family's life, or their employees' life. So a landmark Baltimore grocery store is closing due to chronic shoplifting and violence. And that's part of the reason. I'm going to go ahead and read the whole article because it's a short article. When the owner of a beloved landmark Baltimore grocery store initially announced that he was shutting down the store, there was no reason given, but now we know the reason for the closure.
It hurts my heart to leave Mount Vernon like this. Our blood, sweat, and tears, along with our employees, is in this building.
At Eddie's in Mount Vernon, the clock is ticking until the countdown to closing permanently. This is a grocery store that's been there for over 24 years. Now feeling like they have to shut their door because of everything that happened in their store. And it's the customers who go in and, pay for the things that they are buying. It's those people who are going to have to do with that, who are going to have to suffer because of ignorant people going out feeling like they deserve something in life, so they're going to take it. It just don't work like that. And in the end, the customer pays, the owner pays, the criminal pays if they ever get caught or if they ever get prosecuted, and then their family pay. Because now you're in jail and they're still struggling. Instead of, let's go out and try to find a job. Let's go out and let me get off my soapbox. Anyway, so it says the neighborhood fixture for decades and the only grocery store in the community will close by the end of June. By the end of this month. So the owner, Zorn, says he is shuttering the family business after 24 years. The announcement was made on the store's Facebook page on Saturday. Zorn says the financial impact of the COVID pandemic hurt business. But most importantly, another reason for the shutdown, he says, is chronic shoplifting and the violence that went along with it. The cost of crime is costing everybody. Think about that. We have inflation on everything, and that's driving some of this too, but not all of it. It's just people just want to take, and take. We had 2 knives pulled on us in the last year, he says. Just trying to stop shoplifting, and I don't want to expose my family nor my employees to that. So the owner says that it's scary. They've had knives pulled on them before, and you really don't or can't do much. You don't want anything to happen to you if you try to stop them. Last summer, the owner posted a sign on the door saying they were closing after a string of break-ins and rise in shoplifting. And that was a year ago. So this is his second time saying that he's going to close. But I guess because he didn't want to take it away from the community, he decided to stay in hopes that it will get better. But guys, he's saying again that he's going to have to close it. At the time, he was paying about $800 a week for private security. So it's costing him in the end just to be there to provide a service, a necessity. No one should have to deal with that. I shouldn't have to pay for extra security just to still be robbed in the end. So he's getting it. It's a double-edged sword. Double-edged sword for him and his family. So he says, it's impossible for me to do business like that, and I can't protect my employees. You know, my daughter works here, and he's in fear for his life. He's in fear for his daughter's life, his employees' life. That is no way to live at all. No way. He said when he initially was going to close last year, he spoke to the councilman Eric Costello of District 11, who represents that community, because he wanted some action. So he promised, kind of promised, that they would try to enhance police presence in that area, but I guess they have not, or they know what time schedule is for the police to be there, because they still robbing this man and his family. They still pulling knives on this man and his family and his employees. Can you imagine having to lock up at night, not knowing if you're gonna get shot, hit upside the head, robbed, because you got to make those drops, you know, deposits. So I can't say I blame him. I would probably do the same thing. Sadly, I wouldn't want to, but that's probably what I would have to do, because my life is worth more than this little bit of money that you're trying to take from me. I saw a story not too long ago about an elderly man. He was working at the Dollar General. No, the Dollar Tree store, the $1.25 store. And they were just looking for somebody to rob. It didn't matter who it was. They said they was just looking for somebody to rob. And he just happened to be walking home from work. This man was, I don't know, 61 years old or something like that. And he started working because he was trying to save money to help his grandkids. And they took this man's life for $6. That's all he had in his pocket. I mean, enough is enough, y'all. Enough is enough. This is too much. I understand the pandemic, but this is something beyond the pandemic right here. Y'all get in the comments. Let me know what you think. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Pray for everybody. Pray, plan, and prep. Keep your head on a swivel. All that stuff. Because it could be you. It could be me. It could be any